Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
assholeconsulting.com. Today I'm not just America's older brother, I'm Germany's older brother as well. Deutschland's older Bruder. It's been so long since I took Deutsch auf dem Universität. Wie geht's, mein Fräulein? Ja, ich bin ein Aaron Clary. Ja, das ist richtig. Ciao, that's Italian. Hi, Aaron. I am from Germany and doing my master's in computer science right now. I'm 24 and will finish my degree mid-2018 at 25 years old. Besides university, I'm working part-time, 20 hours as a software engineer at a Fortune 500 company. My salary is 25,000 euros. Median entry salary for my subject is 42. Okay, so that's like full-time. So you're making a little bit more than market. That's good. In Germany, PhDs in IT or engineering are paid positions around 40,000 euros and takes around 4 to 3 years. I'm thinking of doing a PhD. Already a professor asked me whether I am interested at a PhD in his group. He will supervise my thesis, my master thesis. All right, so you are paid to go and become a PhD, so like a stipend or something, kind of like what we do here. Do you think it would be worth going for a PhD in my position? I am debt-free and will be debt-free at the end of my study time. So it's 3 to 4 years. You're going to be almost 30 by that time. I'm thinking about doing a PhD because I hope to get a more interesting software engineering job than the one I have now. I know that you are normally against PhDs, but here in Germany, the big industry companies, example BMW, Bosch, and Mercedes-Benz, over-engineer the living fuck out of their projects that Americans like Aaron could never fix them because they don't have the right tools. I'm kidding, it's not in there, but honest to fucking God, you guys, everything doesn't have, okay, tell this to your German and spread this around. Everything doesn't need to be a Tiger tank, okay? Fucking girlfriend had a BMW, and like to change the battery, I had to move the seats, and then I had to remove wheels, and then I had to do jumping jacks and push-ups, and I had to order special parts from Germany, and it's like, holy fucking shit, just make a goddamn car. It just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. You know the P-51? You know, pretty simple. Never. You wouldn't be German if you didn't over-end the motherfucking shit out of crap. Look, you could take a toothpick. Hans, come here. Yeah. I have a toothpick, yeah. It is biological, genetic, and digital, yeah. You can control it from your cell phone. What does it? I don't know, Hans, but it's very technologically advanced, yeah. We will sell them to the Americans, and they will pay $3,000 for the digital toothpick. I know, Hans. Yeah, I know, Hans. A piece of wood would do the same for practically free, but it is digital, yeah? Knock it the fuck off! All right, got that off my chest. No, I'm just wondering because I drove a Volkswagen, and I loved it. Until things needed fixing, and every YouTube ever about a German car, how to fix it, is like, take it to the dealer, fuck it, you ain't got the life expectancy. That's basically all it is. Alright. But here in Germany, the big industry companies write in their more interesting job offers that they prefer a PhD. Also, we have a special PhD culture in Germany. Around 3% of all DAX CEOs have a PhD. Average salary of a computer scientist overall, with a 65,000 euro in Germany, and with a PhD is 70. All right, well, so you're not going for that much more money then, but maybe down the road there are other opportunities because of the culture. What would your advice cost as a video request? Best regards, person, because he didn't want me to use his name. So I said, well, I had a kind of question. He says, thanks for your answer. Well, I am young and not sure. I want to work as a scientist in the long term. All right, well, that's going to require a PhD. It is possible to me, but I can also imagine to work as a normal software engineer. Some industry research center would be awesome, like Microsoft's research or SAP Innovation. But I think it's really hard to get jobs at this industry research center. I think you misunderstood me. The pay, yeah, you corrected me that it's pay. All right, you are right. I am against, especially engineers or STEM people, going and getting PhDs. But again, that's typically due to American culture, and I'm like, okay, it technically is a trade. Like, you're learning to engineer things in a particular subfield, so like fucking go do it. But in software engineering, and if that's what, if it's more, not acceptable, but more in demand, and it opens up, obviously, more doors in Germany, and it sounds like you want to be in Germany. And here's the key thing. They're going to pay for it? Yeah, you might as well. Because here's the other thing with a PhD. You can always go teach. As much as I hate PhDs, as much as I'm like, dude, there's no fucking way I'd get one. At least with a PhD, you can go and teach. So it's like having this like welfare check, because teaching isn't a real job, although in engineering it probably is. So you have like a real legitimate backup plan B. You can always go teach. And so you'll never starve, you know, especially with this race for academic credentialism. You have the PhD. You're qualified no matter what to teach. Yeah, you might be a little bit older, but it's not like you're not getting paid. The pay isn't that much lower than if you were a software engineer. And that's average salary, you know. Average salary was 65,000 euro. You're going to get 40,000. Was it 40,000? 40,000. Yeah, okay. 3 to 4 years. So you're not going to starve. You get your PhD. The infrastructure is there for you to go and be employed in Germany. It's preferred on job requirements for all the big engineering firms where they engineer overly engineered unnecessary shit. Yeah, I would say for you, yeah, dude. And then like I said, worst case scenario, you're a professor. Worst case scenario. And so you're teaching on the side. And if Germany doesn't allow PhD, come to the United States, because if you got a PhD, they'll let you teach. Not a lot, because everybody's a PhD and everybody wants to be teachers. But yeah, for your instance, I'd say, yeah, go for it, man. And you seem to like it too. Like, you wouldn't be pursuing your master's if you didn't have an interest in it. You have an interest in it afterwards. But yeah, and it would be really, I always thought this would be neat, but I'm just too lazy to go get my master's. I would like to get back into teaching because it was something fun to do. Like, it was easy. So you can work during the daytime, and then at night you go work at the Polytechnic, and you teach a part-time class. It gives you a little bit of something extra, gives you a little bit of something to do. In your case, I would totally get the PhD. So anyway, hope that helps out. Have fun in Germany. We'll talk to you kids later. Auf Wiedersehen.